Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 6. It is a new season. The previous season, Dice Season 5, Port Adelaide won the premiership against Collingwood, 9 points in the end at Adelaide Oval. But it's a new season. We're in the second year of the round of the 17 rounds. So basically, the teams that played last season, if they were home, they will play away now. But if they're away, they will play at home. So it's, gives that sort of even competition. All right, let's go to the first game. It is Collingwood versus Melbourne at the MCG. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter, nearly done. Okay, first quarter's done. Collingwood kicking 3 goals, 6-24, the grand finalists, and Melbourne 3-2, 20 in that first quarter. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Collingwood kicking 3 goals, 6 again to Melbourne 4-3. And at half time, Collingwood are up by 1 point. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter, Collingwood, they kick 5 goals, 1 to Melbourne, 3 goals, 4. And at three-quarter time, it is 10 points. Collingwood 79, Melbourne 69. Last season, these two teams met in round one. It was a 1 point result. All right, let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Melbourne have won by 3 points. So it's another close one. Collingwood final scores 15-18, 108 to Melbourne 16-15, 111. All right, let's go to the second game. It's GWS Giants versus North Melbourne at Giant Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter is done. GWS kicked 6 goals, 2-38 to North Melbourne, 5-2, 32. All right, let's go to the second quarter of this game. Second quarter. All right, GWS kicked 2 goals, 6 to North Melbourne, 2 goals, 3. And at halftime, GWS are up by 9 points, 56-47. Let's go to the third quarter. And the third quarter, GWS have kicked 4 goals, 3 to North Melbourne, 3-1. And at three-quarter time, Giants are up by 17 points, 83-66. All right, let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, North Melbourne, they kicked 5 goals, 4 to GWS, 1-3. But in the end, North Melbourne have won by 8 points. Final scores, GWS 13-14, 92 to North Melbourne 15-10, 100. All right. Okay, so we've got a couple of close ones to start the season off. All right, next game is Sydney versus Hawthorn at the SCG. We've got Sydney kicking 3 goals, 3 to Hawthorn, 2 goals, 3. And at quarter time, Sydney are up by 6 points. All right, let's go to this second quarter. Second quarter, Sydney have kicked 1 goal, 5 to Hawthorn, 2 goals, 2. And at halftime, Sydney are up by 3 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Sydney kicked 3 goals, 6 to Hawthorn, 4-3. But at three-quarter time, it is 56 apiece. All right, let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Hawthorn have won this game by 11 points. Sydney 8-19, 67 to Hawthorn 11-12, 78. Let's go to the fourth game of the round. It's West Coast Eagles versus Adelaide Crows at Optus Stadium. West Coast, only team hasn't played in a final series in the first 5 seasons of AFT Dice. All right, West Coast, the first quarter, they kicked 5 goals, 5 to Adelaide, 4-2. Adelaide, minor premiers last season. Let's go to the second quarter. West Coast are up by 9 points. All right. West Coast, they kicked 6 goals 2 to Adelaide, 1-3 in that second quarter. And Adelaide are down by 38 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, West Coast, they've kicked 4 goals 4 to Adelaide Crows, 3-3. And at three-quarter time, West Coast are leading by 45 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And in the end, West Coast have won by 54 points. They kicked 4 goals 3 to Adelaide Crows, 2 goals 6 in that last quarter. Final scores, West Coast 19-14, 128 to Adelaide Crows 10-14, 74. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Port Adelaide versus Essendon at Adelaide Oval. The Premiers are playing at their home deck in the first round. Let's go to the first quarter. Port Adelaide, they kicked 5 goals 3 to Essendon, 6 goals 1. 37, Essendon are up by 4 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Port Adelaide, they kicked 3 goals 4 to Essendon, 6 goals 5. And Port Adelaide are down by 23 points at half time. Let's go to the third quarter. Port Adelaide, they kicked 6 goals 1 to Essendon, 2-1 in the third quarter. And at three-quarter time, Port Adelaide are up by 1 point, 92-91. All right, let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Essendon have won by 8 points. Port Adelaide, they kicked 4 goals 2 to Essendon, 5-5 in that last quarter. Final scores, Port Adelaide 18-10, 118 to Essendon, 19-12, 126. So the grand finalists have lost in the first week of Dice Season 6. All right, let's go to the next game. It is the match of the round. It's Carlton versus Brisbane Lions at Marvel Stadium. First quarter, Brisbane, they've kicked 5 goals 5, 35 to Carlton, 1-8. Brisbane out of the blocks. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, very even. Brisbane, they kicked 6 goals 6 to Carlton, 6 goals 4. And Carlton, they're down by 29 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Brisbane, they kicked 5 goals 4 to Carlton, 2 goals 6. So Carlton are down by 45 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And last quarter, Brisbane, they put on a clinic in the last quarter. They kicked 5 goals 4 to Carlton, 2 goals 6. Mirror image of quarter 3. And in the end, Brisbane have won by 61 points. All right, Carlton, they've kicked final scores 11-18, 84 to Brisbane, 21-19, 145. So the highest, Brisbane's got the highest score so far this season. All right, let's go to the next game. It's Fremantle versus Gold Coast Suns. And we've got the Suns kicking 6 goals 6, 42 to Fremantle, 2 goals 2, 14 in that first quarter. Fremantle are down by 28 points already. 2 goals 2 apiece in that second quarter. 28 points still the deficit. Suns are up by 28 points at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Gold Coast Suns, they kicked 2 goals 3 to Fremantle, 1-2. And Fremantle are down by 35 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Fremantle, they kicked 6 goals 6 to Gold Coast, 1 goal 2. But in the end, Gold Coast, they just got over the line by 1 point. Fremantle, final score 11-12, 78. The Gold Coast Suns, 11-13, 79. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Geelong versus Western Bulldogs at GMHBA Stadium. We've got the Cats. They kicked 6 goals 3 to Bulldogs 5 goals 6 in that first quarter. Geelong up by 3 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Geelong, they kicked 4 goals 1 to Western Bulldogs 3 goals 1. Geelong are up by 9 points at half time. Third quarter. Cats there kick 6 goals 6 to the Bulldogs 4 goals 3. Geelong are up by 24 points. Going into this last quarter, let's see who wins. Geelong, they win by 49 points. They kick 5 goals 6 to Western Bulldogs 1 goal 5. Geelong, they kick 21 goals 16 142 to Western Bulldogs 13-15 93. All right, let's go to the last game of the round. It's St Kilda versus Richmond. The first round is nearly done for Dice Season 6. First quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 6 goals 6 to St Kilda 1 goal 6. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 6 goals 5 to St Kilda 4 goals 2. And Richmond are up by 45 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 3 goals 3 to St Kilda 1-4. And at 3-quarter time, St Kilda are down by 56 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Richmond, they've kicked 5 goals 2 to St Kilda 1-4. But in the end, Richmond, they've won by 78 points. Their final score, Richmond 20 goals 16 136 to St Kilda 7-16 58. Well, that concludes round 1 for Dice Season 6. Very exciting. Top 8. We've got Richmond on top with that massive winner over St Kilda. We've got West Coast in second place. They haven't played in a final series as yet. Brisbane third, Geelong fourth, and then remaining 4 teams in the 8, we've got Hawthorn, North Melbourne, Essendon, and Melbourne. And down the bottom, we've got St Kilda, who play Collingwood next week. We've got Richmond versus Geelong at the MCG in round 2 for the match of the round. Okay, so that's it for us. We've got Brisbane, the first number 1 offense team, and then Richmond, the number 1 defense team in the comp. We've got a few high scores for the home teams and the away teams. But very exciting. We'll see you Friday, the 19th of July, 2024. This has been AFT Dice Season 6. I hope you've enjoyed it. All right. Catch you later. Bye.